Barbie Locs. So, thanks for tuning in, first of all. Hope you're doing good today. I wanted to kind of drop this video off here and kind of introduce myself formally. I want to kind of take you on a little journey of how I started my locks and a little bit on my loc journey, so you can get to know a little bit more about me, and hopefully along the lines I will eventually get to know a little bit more about you. So I started my locks in 2003, so I think I've been locked for almost about 17 years. And before I started my locks though, I had straight relaxed hair, and my hair was probably about this long, and I could never get it longer than this. It would grow, but my ends would split because I would always flat iron my hair, blow dry my hair, and the constant heat and chemicals on my hair I think damaged it, and I could never get it longer than this long. It was one of my lifelong goals to have long flowing hair. I'm such a girly girl, and I've always wanted to have long hair flowing down my back that was all my hair. Okay, so I always admired locks and always wanted locks. So when I graduated high school, about a year after I graduated high school, I decided to lock my hair. I did not cut my hair. So most people cut their hair off and they start with the coils with the rat tail comb. I didn't want to do that because I'm a girly girl. Plus, at the time, I was working in the corporate world, and I didn't want to be discriminated at work, or I just didn't want to have problems at work, and I didn't want people talking. So I decided not to cut my hair, and I said, you know what, I'll 2-strand twist my permed or relaxed hair. So I 2-strand twist my relaxed hair, and I would always keep it in a bun or a ponytail, and I would always wear scarves to kind of keep it looking tamed and presentable. When I would have it like that, I would wash it. I would keep it in a bonnet to wash it. I would wear a bonnet to sleep, and then when I would wash my hair, I would put the bonnet on and put the wet my hair through the bonnet, and then put the shampoo on and kind of lather it through the bonnet. I did it like that because I felt like it was going to keep my hair kind of in place, and I didn't want it to unravel, and I wanted it to lock. So for the first year, when I had my hair 2-strand twist, I would wash my hair and I would not put any conditioner in it, because in my mind I felt like conditioner untangles your hair, and locked hair is to be tangled. So I didn't want to put conditioner in it to detangle my hair. I wanted my hair to tangle up. As I'd wash my hair, I would I kept it 2-strand twisted, but I would twist the new growth. So as the new growth got long enough to where I got comfortable, so the new growth was probably about 2 to 3 inches long, I decided to take down the 2-strand twist that was my relaxed hair and back comb my relaxed hair, and then palm roll it so that it would look more like locks. So I did that, and when I back combed and palm rolled my hair shrunk from about here to about here, and my hair started to look more like locks. I loved that look because when I would go to the store, people would start to say, "Oh, your locks look so beautiful," or your locks are really cute, and it would make me feel so good. And so I don't know, I just loved that feeling. I loved finally having hair that looked and felt like locks. So I kept that look up for a while, right? Locks, right? But it was, my hair kind of was like loose sponges, if you will. The lock wasn't tight, it was kind of loose. So I started, when I would wash my hair, I would 2-strand twist it. After washing and twisting it, I would 2-strand twist my hair and then wear twist outs. And I did that for years. As my locks grew, I would just wash my hair, 2-strand twist it, wear twist outs. I would still put it in a bun every now and again, or put it in a ponytail, or do little styles with it. But for the most part, when I washed my hair, I would do a 2-strand and twist out, and I would always have some crimped look. I really think that me doing that style really helped with the health of my locks, because I didn't mess with them too much. So it allowed my locks to stay conformed in that state for a longer period of time because of the 2-strand twist. So as my hair continued to grow, I mean, like I said, I kept that 2-strand twist and twist out for years, and I just let it do its thing. Didn't really mess with my hair a lot. So over time, my hair grew to the point where it grew past my butt, and I loved the length, but it was long and unruly. I would sit on my hair. There were times I would rush into the car and I would end up accidentally fastening my hair into the seat belt, or I get my hair kind of caught into things. I'd be working and I'd do something and I'd accidentally, catch my hair in the filing cabinet. So it was just getting too long, too unruly. So I decided to cut it. So when I got my hair cut, I wanted to cut it so that it was all one even length. So I cut it to about bra length or bra height. And when I did that, some of the locks were shorter and some of them were long, so they were various lengths, but the longest was about 12 inches. So say I cut about 12 inches off. And it was great. My hair felt really healthy, and they were all one length. And so that was back in 2016. So then in about 2018, as my hair was growing more, I was like, I've had my locks for so long, I want to do something different. So I remember being online and I saw this beautiful picture of a lady who had ombre locks. And I was like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. I want my hair like that. So I decided to dye my hair. I waited, I think, when I saw that picture, I think I saw it 2 years before I actually decided to do it. So I was kind of sitting on the aspect of dyeing my hair for like 2 years because I was that scared. Because I felt like if I dyed my locks, it was going to change the texture and damage it. I saw some people that dyed their locks and afterwards they would start breaking off, and I didn't want that to happen. So after I got mustered up the courage, I remembered working with a woman, a cosmetologist who specialized in color. So I was like, you know what? Why not go to someone who specializes in color? I know she's gonna really take care of my hair. So I went to the friend of mine and I got my hair dyed ombre. Now when I did, I was so nervous, and then I chickened out because I was like, yeah, dye it like the picture. And then right when she was dyeing it, I was like, you know what? I don't want too much bleach on my hair, so just make it look sun-kissed. I did that, and then after she was done, I didn't really like it because you didn't really see the ombre. So I, like a month later, went back and asked her to brighten it up and actually do it like the picture. I was such a chicken. But yeah, so that's basically my story of my locks and how I got to this point. And yeah, so yeah, have a great day, and till we meet again. Bye.